we go. Took a bit for everything to load up. Hello! So, tonight we're starting a brand new game. And it is Mass Effect 1 in the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. And I already jumped in and I'm here! I already jumped in and created my character so far. So I had put up a poll on Twitter for everybody to decide what kind of playthrough I was going to do. So the poll ended up leveling. It kept getting tied. It ended up leveling out with a Paragon FemShep run. So here's my FemShep, and there were a few things that I chose on my own before actually creating her, and that was I made her a colonist and a soul survivor, and she is Vanguard. And so I went into the face creator, and this was the best I could get to make her kind of look like me. Every time I try to make myself in video games is really hard because I have a very tiny face and very small features, and video games don't like making tiny faces apparently. So we will go
Profile
right ahead on
reconstruction complete. Identification confirmed.
Well, casual. I want to go casual.
How many times have you
we'll
played
do
this game, Amber?
That's true. This is like my 4th playthrough, I want to say. Level scaling legendary mode. Classic mode, the original 1 to 60 level range will be used instead of the new 1 to 30 range. XP and talent point progression, but the number of levels is doubled. Let's do legendary mode. Subtitles are on, thank you very much. Squad power usage. Squad AI will only use defensive powers to protect themselves or others. Squad AI will use all available talents. Dude, let's do all. Yeah, we'll put autosave on. Great. Here we go! Yeah, I think there's a lot of little things that won't get touched. It's been so long since I've
What about Shepard? She grew up in the colonies.
She knows how tough life can be out there.
What would be different?
Her parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
That's 'cause it was on
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. Decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts were startling new technologies, enabling travel to the farthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. I couldn't even read it fast enough. Oh yeah, that's true. Anytime they had to use a pronoun, they would have had to double record.
The Thurs Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
Yeah, that is true. A lot of the times they just use Shepard.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector.
I am really glad that I went with that.
All stations secure for transit.
It looks awesome. Hi, dude.
Board is green. Approach run has begun.
biggest crush on Seth Green as a teenager,
Thrusters?
so I
Check.
was so
Navigation?
excited for Joker as a
Check.
character.
Internal emission sync engaged. All systems online. Drift,
Jay is a T.
just under
I'm going to the
1500K.
closet.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
Shut up,
You remember to
Kaden.
zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story, but only an idiot believes the official story.
We're not quite at the point where we know what's what would be Paragon and what would be Renegade. So I'm just gonna agree with Joker.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here,
What did
Lieutenant.
you connect to?
Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Great. You pissed the captain off and now I'm gonna pay for it.
Don't blame me. The captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Hey, I got +2 to Paragon anyways. Right.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
Oh, I want to talk to everybody. One of the things, like, when I do, when I play Mass Effect, I kind of just talk to everybody. I do everything.
Dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system,
Yeah, from
why
what
is
I
Captain
know,
Anderson in
they
charge?
changed,
And then
they
there's
updated
Nihilus.
like the
Spectres are elite operatives,
all of the
top
combat
covert
stuff
agents.
to
Why
be
send
more
a
in
Spectre,
line with
a
2
Turian
and 3.
Spectre on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, ma'am. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Nihilus is no ordinary Turian.
You've got that right, Commander. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a Tues. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. They're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds, just like you on a Tues.
I try not to think about a Tues.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Just like, yeah, by the way, the captain's waiting for me, but I'm gonna stop and talk to everybody along the way.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
That doesn't sound threatening at all.
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
Ooh,
This mission is far more
word.
than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir?
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like
What
this.
did they do to Anderson's
We need to
face?
bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Tues. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this,
yeah, it should
will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic
like
importance.
across the board, that they basically, like, they had to do the most work with this one, with Mass Effect 1, obviously, because the game was originally from 2007, and they kind of brought it all up to where Mass Effect 3 was, but like a little above, because, like, with Mass Effect 3 being the most recent, they, like, tweaked that, like, just kind of gave it a little bit of polish, and then brought the other two up to that level.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Wrong hands?
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get
Oh, I
down!
totally forgot that Ashley was an original character.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't. Need evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
That looks like a giant. I know it looks more like a.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems.
Yeah, we're going in.
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
This place got hit hard, Commander.
Oh, that's
Russell's
interesting.
everywhere.
Okay.
Keep your guard.
What a weird choice. You know the like touchpad in the middle of the PS4 controller?
Yeah.
That's how to draw your weapon. Oh, what did I just throw?
Oh God, what happened here?
When this weapons quad. You guys are cool with what you've got equipped. Got my. I more or less kind of just leave my squad mates to do their own thing, and there's like an auto level up option in the game. So I'm just like, yeah, I don't feel like knowing their stats. We'll just let the AI take care of it and focus on my own.
Area secured. Rip right through his shields. Never had a chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Alright. So we're sticking with all of, like, the nice answers to everything, since we're going in this as, like, a full Paragon. Medigel is needed to heal injured squad mates. Omnigel can be used to bypass stuff. Triangle. Alright. Okay, that's... My med packs are in the middle there.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Alright. So this is all still the same. My codex. Oh my god, I love the codex so much. I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna go
Roughly
fully into it. Like, I love that they're fully voiced too. And like, I could honestly sit, and I could honestly sit here for hours just listening to the codex talk about everything. But I won't bore you guys out with that. That's my level of nerding. I love doing that. Squad screen lets you view your team's talents. Use the direction pads to select a talent or its rank. Press X to spend a talent point to gain a rank in the selected talent. As you gain levels, you acquire talent points and unlock higher. I have 3 points. I have 3 points right now. Only available when using pistols. Oh. Alright. So I put some into assault training, some into my Vanguard. Oh, I love putting stuff into charm, especially when you're Paragon. So so I have throw, projects a mass effect field powerful enough to hurl objects and enemies caught in the area. Oh yes. And I have warp, and that's like a whirlpool thing, right? Next amount havoc on a subatomic level, weakens armor and inflicts damage over time. Sweet. Okay. So yeah, because I went with Vanguard, I'm like a mixture of weapons training and biotics. Which is like superpowers. Auto level up. Yes. Yeah, I'll just leave it. I always love that option of be like, I spent all this time customizing my character, don't cover it with a helmet. Alright, use the direction pad to issue attacks, issue orders for your squad. Up is attack, left and right, then the squad mate ahead, and then, okay, so I can tell even to go ahead, that spot. Right. I was horrible with actually doing the squad commands and telling my squad what they should do. I'm kind of impressed with myself with how well I'm doing with like shooting things. My accuracy is never very good when it comes to shooting things in video games. Which is also why I do not fare well with like first-person shooters. Because it just messes with my my spatial awareness. Yeah, I've seen a lot of chatter with okay, that looks ooh. Yeah, a lot of chatter around motion sickness from first person. I get really bad motion sickness, but thankfully not from playing video games. Well, one
Thanks
of
for your
the
help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
one of the bigger ones right now, with horror going first person, is apparently you can actually, like, if you bring the brightness up, it helps. Like, apparently being too dark in a horror first person video game can actually mess with your motion sickness.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so
Well,
lucky.
Ashley looks better.
Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Also, the balls.
Where's the rest of your squad?
Just having a
We
white
tried to double back to the
suit.
beacon,
Like,
but we
white
walked into
armor.
an ambush. I don't think any of the others. I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
We're going full story.
What else do you
We're
know
gonna
about the Geth?
get everything.
Just what I remember from history
out of
class back in school. They're
these
synthetics,
dialogue options.
non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but
Already
ended up
seems
turning on the
suspicious.
Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them
Bad.
since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Right, that's everything. Ashley,
Move out!
Let's go! Alright, yeah, because Ashley's now gonna have... There we go. Overkill! Allows a long burst of assault rifle fire without overheating. So she was like your... Yeah, she's a soldier, and Aiden is a biotic, right? Yeah. Oh, he's a sentinel. Okay.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Wait a minute. I think I'm good with everything. Now we look at that when we get new stuff. Oh man, the husks are gonna look so cool. Move to the edge of cover and press R to fire. L to clean everything. Okay. Gaming at. There's nothing here. What does the game want me to do? Oh, so that's what I threw. I threw a grenade earlier. And press it again to detonate it. Look at her jiggle! What is she doing? Oh, I leveled up. Shepard's got restless leg syndrome. Alright. Okay, circle is melee attack. Gotcha. Guys, what are you shooting at? There's nothing there yet. At least there's no, like, they're not wasting ammo or anything. There we go. Nice. Take it all. You can sell it later or fix it up later. Investigate the dig site.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Saving content.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Cool, bro. Totally forgot you were here.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Oh my gosh, the husks look so good.
Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Upgrade kit. Mind if I do. Easy to unlocked objects require decryption or electronics to access. If any squad member has the required talent, you will be able to unlock the object using the decryption or electronics interface or by spending Omnigel. Repeat the sequence of button presses before time expires. Oh no. Begin manual override. Alright. Well, that one, they did say it was an easy decryption one.
Humans.
Oh my
Thank
god.
the Maker.
I think this is the...
Close the door.
Yeah.
Before they come back.
Okay, so the very first time I played this game, there's like, so you get like your options here, but that's kind of like the mood that you choose, but what you say is different than what is actually shows up as the options. So at one point, you get an option to like, be like, oh, tell the scientists to like calm down. And I was like, oh, that sounds like the right thing to do in this situation, not realizing that that was actually like the renegade option. And to calm him down, you punch him in the face. So I was like, what? No, you were supposed to just tell him to calm down.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
That's insane, and I love it.
It all happened so fast. One second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
May the rats eat their eyes.
We could
The
hear the
darkness
battle
comes.
outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network, remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please, this isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape, no hope? No, I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Yeah, I think it's this one. If you say, I can shut him up, you punch him in the face. I'm not gonna do it because we are doing the Paragon
Williams,
run.
take us to the spaceport.
If you're Renegade, you can get to
Nobody
punch him
stop
in the
it.
face.
Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel, go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Here. Yep, alright. I didn't talk to my people.
We thought this world was safe until the Geth showed up.
Eden Prime will never be the same again.
Let me through! God damn it. Only a true run has Shepard punching the reporter in the face. You're not wrong. I did enjoy that. When I did my Renegade run, I did it as
Saren.
Dude Shepard though.
Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
Darren's got some
I
tech
wasn't
running
expecting to
through
find
him.
the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Damn it, Saren.
What is that? Off in the distance.
Oh, there's our Reaper. Oh, that looks pretty. Where's my sprint button? Stop dodging my bullets!